To be frank, sir, 12,500 conversation in the me, I think they shouldn't let the beauty of the show dwell on that. If you ask me, I'll tell you the beauty because one, Opo show no overview. Whether ana yenkan ovu, whether a full house or not, what will show no ovu, and that is what you need. Oh. In fact, he even wants the title, the first Ghanaian artist to do that. Of course, some months ago, Nanka and you're the first Ghanaian artist to play that show, to play that home.
Oh, that
but unfortunately, for some reasons, see, and to me, I'm also until the event, so don't put the F first, or the first. That title is there. Enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. Use it the way you want to use it. Whether it is 12,000, whether it is 1,000, whether it is 2,000, whether it is whatever, no, you have played at the Oval Arena. Capitalize on it and run with it. Don't force the 12,500 because when you force it, you would have to explain. Because the moment you talk about 12,500, then the next question will come. Okay, how about the curtains and the empty seats? Continue explaining. So it's our question. No? You can't explain. You can't explain that question. It means, so I think I agree with Arnold. Say, and I remember say during my show with you, I even mentioned it. Say, okay, say Oberton 6,000. And ultimately 6,000 and you sold out.
Yes.
I said it.
Yes, I remember.
Yes, I mentioned it.
Yeah.
So you can still use it to brand. All because okay say Oberton 6,000. And past 6,000 the mile over arena. No. What only you can brag and say sold out. Why are we forcing the 12,500? So 12,500 Roland, but not trying to be defended. We just in our better. And I'm sure that is what our sister is going through. In fact, I feel for her because everybody say the person who was sent to speak, more or less, you have been thrown under the bus. Now, so the team member Bianca Sai.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy himself has not spoken. Manager has not spoken. Obia Yedin. And she's the only person who is being dragged. And that is where sometimes any team and a money dean based on who is playing which role. No? Because one, and then I say, we show no. Obia Asamaba. Yes, say, but when you did, you above Vida did you more. For the past days, meaning social media, I'm on for panipa.
Yeah. I'm also panipa.
Oh, yes, and I'm feeling for her, honestly. I'm feeling for her because maybe someone say, we show no, Obia want on, and then, I have a friends and clanning, and then clanning us so good, and Obia Ruby. But once again, this is a lesson to all of us.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys.
It's all about Sammy Flex Speaks right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Dayzata. Now come on today. Everyone is talking about it. Respond at Vida, the official PR, or the bar out about curtains and being first in Saturday day. People say, Vida, wait the, and Kabeka some different. Now you just obi some question about curtains and anything there. Just forget about it. Now let's speak about the success of the program. Now as summer early came po day, other NMA in a show to B, even Arnold on the show class now say whatever is happening right now, Vida in a MCI boy in a was spearhead anything that is going around the beam first. My sidekick, why ready? Already Nagasa will make it some prophecies and the prophecy or manifest. Man like Sammy Flex.
Man like Desert Ishan.
Man like Sammy Flex.
Ajumaba.
Prophet. Prophet. I hail you. I hail you. I hail you.
I'll say they can't man like Desert Ishan.
Man like Sammy Flex.
Abba. No, Ajumaba.
Abba. Yes.
Nah, and then no. I'll say Moshe da Ejimi Tum say oh dear me spiritual mpo ebia edu Friday am ye ya mafo de mai bi ebia mitimi ye ebi so mitimi ye amafo de mai bi etimo de say munyimi ntumi say me spiritual mpo a showbiz industry nim de mo mama prophecy title.
Okay.
Now my friend showbiz prophet Sammy Flex.
Yeah, the amount. Fa. Yeah, the amount. Go ahead.
She said, spiritual side, more for
there be spiritual side in here call because who need catalyst no? Who need catalyst no?
Catalyst ning koyi.
Da.
Well, say catalyst ning koyi the any mama me showbiz prophet because eno dey.
Yeah, the amount.
Obra for kind me kata manimpo a. Me hu ma no kwan. Me hu ma no kwan me kata manimpo a. Eno madam puna munyane me puna bisam say what is going to happen in the world of showbiz in Ghana tomorrow? I can tell you what is going to happen for a fact. And I'm happy say some of the things are me catch the first time I'll frame me in relation to these kind of topics, no. Me can send me kind of answer about pepe. Number one, me can about DJ Slim because you were worried. And you asked me, say, why is DJ Slim putting out a disclaimer before talking about Being First in UK? Meanwhile, over the past years, when he's about to speak on Beam issue, he doesn't put out a disclaimer.
Yes.
You mentioned to me that, why is it that this time around he's putting out a disclaimer? Something that he has not been doing. And I remember clearly telling you, saying, he is putting out a disclaimer because he is not sure what Team Stonebwoy will also come out to say. Yes, I told you.
Yes.
That he was putting out a disclaimer because he was not sure what Team Stonebwoy would also come back to say. In terms of Beckham BB, maybe I say from an official point of view, not after I didn't Danny and I Danny before. He didn't want to do any of such. And Nuntina. Or cousin, we have Beckham and Babeka, and of course that day say medical about dada. So kind of crana be a firm say, it is because Stonebwoy a certain level of a certain amount of quantity of the tickets. It's not and also can the use of curtains at event halls. Okay, can boom and okay. I guess you no or the no crana I can't the reasons nimu. And yes, or the account into the infant channel now you moving on. Now, ya train yen yabutre. I train ma organizers na kasa and I better still be for kasa. Na as usual, say thanks to Shatawale and Sammy Flex and T. Artists be the need to get a spokesperson. And brass Shatawale and Sammy Flex call agreements okay. Sammy Flex be kasa mai. And yema a man who said Sammy Flex can't official. And Kofobi was okay, then yes, I'm picking Kofobi. And I thank God. Being for so afa yeni aba the ditch was also and yes, Edgeman. Now, and Kona obedi no me as an industry person, as a PR person, and obi a meti industry no as someone who has experience in this game. No. I've seen all the attacks on her. Mahusha on social media there are people going out and about who are attacking her. In fact, almost petty picture as a you can't the number one liar in the whole world. And only Vida do chumwa. And a man for so take advantage. Cophobia be a normal per pound of flesh. And they are tear free the home. And cophobia maybe omnibus cost me to settle. I'm normal looking for the opportunity. Tell him, say, oh, but Sam, they are. There's that. I want to be hook for a normal show. I want to be hook for. I want to be hook for na oda unwanted list. Now they were just waiting for you to sleep. And the moment you sleep, no, fine. They are just going to hunt you. In fact, Vida is going through it for the past days. But once again, let's look at the facts.
Okay.
The facts are simple. Simple in the sense that Team Stonebwoy, necessarily command come away yet in team. Necessarily command yet in team. Show no, send the TBR. There were some positives about the show.
Yeah.
And a man quiet to say the only positive about the show was selling the venue 12,500. No. You are going to have a lot to explain. You are going to have a lot to explain. The show had different positive moments from invited artists to mobile. Top artists to when you're underground artists.
Yes.
No, top artists, because to have people like P Square, that was Mr. P, right?
Mr. P.
Okay, to have Tiwa Savage, to have there's this artist who came from Jamaica, Stylo G, to have all these people coming there to support your show, alongside some legendary Ghanaian musicians from Kwabna to Samini to Forian Ponsa, and again Stonebwoy flying some of the very known artists from Volta region, Agbeshi and Kini Ice, to such a show. No? Oh, Charlie, highlights the doors. But say okay, yeah, say you United yanka 12,500 na. So they want to have a way, they want to have a means to bring in the 12,500. And also there, that's that. How true.
True.
No, how slippery. No matter how I become fundamentals, no ever expose you.
When the fundamentals are weak.
No, no matter how I become, you'll be exposed because among for who say curtains in here. Among for who say empty chairs in here. Empty chairs no there's almost kind the number of empty chairs before so chain they are occupied. Of course, there was the ground floor man for a big now, but a couple more. Do you think it will be bigger than SARS space? Nana, no. In fact, for the past days, I have felt it for Vida. And I was asking myself, let me put myself in Vida's shoes. So, I can what's our position now? How would I have handled such a situation? Maybe I could have handled it differently. Because why a show away? There are many highlights about the show. Unfortunately for you, people are not talking about the positive highlights about the show. They want to concentrate on a certain curtain. They want to concentrate on the empty chairs. As a PR person, how would I handle it? There are so many ways of killing a cat. But then, Vida decided to go for the optional on the person or insist set 12,500 but that optional. You have issues. In fact, people will not agree with you. Some people will even have issues with you. And that is what we are battling with right now. In fact, no matter how Vida Becca says him, she won't convince anybody. No matter how, she won't convince anybody. And I'm sure, those who have listened to Arnold, the brow, yes, I interviewed, fortunately, not Arnold to studio.
Yes.
And also the opinion and then the explanation to our team. Now, when you listen to Arnold's explanation and listen to Vida's submission, we also okay, loopholes can crown. Who said loopholes can crown, but on of them, they see how they show baby. The other can work. And wakan there we And that is what is happening now. To be frank, sir, 12,500 conversation in the me, I think they shouldn't let the beauty of the show dwell on that. If you ask me, I'll tell you the beauty because one, Opo show no overview. Whether ana can ovu, whether a full house or not, what will show no ovu, and that is what you need. In fact, he even wants the title, the first Ghanaian artist to do that. Of course, some months ago, Nanka and you're the first Ghanaian artist to play that show, to play that home. But unfortunately, for some reasons, and to me, I'm also until the ever so don't put the F first or the first. That title is there. Enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. Use it the way you want to use it. Whether it is 12,000, whether it is 1,000, whether it is 2,000, whether it is whatever, no, you have played at the Oval Arena. Capitalize on it and run with it. Don't force the 12,500 because when you force it, you would have to explain. Because the moment you talk about 12,500, then the next question will come. Okay, how about the curtains and the empty seats? Don't me explain. So it's that question. You can't explain. You can't explain that question. It means, so I think I agree with Arnold. Said, and I remember say during my show with you, I even mentioned it. Say, okay, say Oberton 6,000, and ultimately 6,000 in and you sold out.
Yes,
I said it.
Yes, I remember.
Yes, I mentioned it.
Yeah.
So you can still use it to brand. All because okay, say Oberton 6,000. And past 6,009, the man over arena. No. What only you can brag and say sold out. Why are we forcing the 12,500? So 12,500, Roland, the 12 will be defended. We just in our better. And I'm sure that is what our sister is going through. In fact, I feel for her because everybody say the person who was sent to speak, more or less, you have been thrown under the bus. Now, so the team member Bianca Sai.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy himself has not spoken. Manager has not spoken. Obia Yedin. And she's the only person who is being dragged. And that is where sometimes any team and Nantia a money dean based on who is playing which role. No? Because one, and then I say, we show no. Obia Asamaba. Yes, see, but when you did, you above Vida did you more. For the past days, meaning social media, I'm on fast of panic.
Yeah. I'm also panic.
Oh, yes, and I'm feeling for her, honestly. I'm feeling for her because maybe someone say, we show no, be a one ton, and then when I have a two a friends and clanning, and then clanning are so good, and then Ruby. But once again, this is a lesson to all of us.
Yes.
There are some things, it's not as if Vida is a liar. No, it is still about trying to keep some of the positives about the show. But, and yet, 12,500 the only positive thing. That's not the only thing. There are so many positives around the show. Make me who is also man attention and according echo. More man attention, and not 12,500. That is just a minute part of the show. But there are so many positives. But once again, I know why people will also go at her. Okay, before the show, Oni Nadamfo Ananinia MCI on several occasions from our podcast before the show, Drew London before the show, and even after the show. Punches be to two. No kind of mama for Alpha Mosano. Yes, because Mekai first almost starting yen show the nye kele wele show.
Yes.
Yen show the nye say. Omuko Drew honso Mekai jin kwaku enuano interview. And small security had the security papa and then can't tell na focus okay. Koso na kikako. Kikako. Oba ko to difo. Ode bu pako. Oba ko to difo na to difo obewo ama obe feel it. Eti sanya mano ena omo kika ni nyina bo mu eni jobe kan sa 12,000 trap na chibela. Wa kata na ye show. What the show I can send the brother na yenya how to get back at you. Now all the 12,000 about there infama way and the how. On my time sorry now. But me if you ask me I still think that moving forward when they have such a show and the show is done. A beautiful show is not only about numbers, and I think we have to put this out clear. A beautiful show is not only about numbers. Some people can have some intimate concerts, maybe a NIPA 8 and NIPA 600. And that's how they want to do it. Play for such a crowd. Intimate, very, very intimate. Sarkodie has performed at Soho Bar in Nasifo, live band Nasifo. A NIPA or Kromun 300 impo. Omar Dawson be 150 and 200. He has performed there before. Such an intimate performance, and won a class and so.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be stadium. It doesn't have to be Independence Square. No. And Nanka, I'll say, who's okay. Charlie Yabo over a way. Yeah, then Yabo over a way. You have my certificate for as artists who has played at the Oval. Yeah, the best spread. Yeah, the account your profile home. Yeah, the CV, the account say Yabo over a way. They should not have even blamed themselves or worried themselves about the 12,500. Oh, person can. We've played our show. This was the space we took and we killed it. That's it. They won't try so many say there, Charlie, and Mrs. Stavin so cool, but she'll come out of it. Fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes me chimbetoso. A chimbetoso kakra na was surviving. And in a way, no, a chima beton so. Meaning that or go through it. But in all, no, she'll come out strong.
Yes.
Fine.
What you go on, sir, Obekadi, Anna.
Oh, and after the Okabia, she was right to talk about it. Say, I've been, I think I've been there, desert. You be back on go home.
Yeah.
Say, a young being saying, boom, you be back on go because you don't have control over that. People will talk, people will say what they want to say, but you have to move on. Me, Menene Casamet like I say, oh, sister, forget it. The Obeya no I know. You cannot undo what you have done. Or you cannot unsay what you have said. Let life move on. Go ahead and do your thing. After all, there's someone say Bekano. Amount for pe finance. I've seen some people. TR experts and our reputation. A bit more face on my cotton school. Free, classroom, no di and Kophobia cheap, politicians are cheap. Top A-list artists like Shatawale, Stonebwoy, Sako, de Mubiachi. Omba no mose Jumano, your musician lecture room and our classroom one. Those are different. And the drill level be it's not about what you learn, sometimes about application of your own wisdom and interpretation.
Okay.
And personally, it's one of the things that has been guiding me. That okay, you can't say you, but how am I using my own wisdom and understanding and interpretation to put out the information?
Okay.
That's how I do it. But unfortunately, and you'll be able to beat me who's idea no. To be or buy or send your tenant or Babeka and Tisane Bay. But in case send next time no sanko will be say bar. Omokan said there are so many positives about the concept beyond the numbers. Now Omunisa my friend said disgrace was a frustration. It is not the best for their brands.
On the other side, no, Omoka say last week and Saturday, no, and MOG music, on also called ball show. We also saw curtains. Almost say that justify their show say Omobo 12,500 no.
Na MOG there 12,500. No say about say 12,000.
Information be made to say or say immediately Omoka say na no obi opposite say no. The management and a team member quickly called them and told them say yes Srel Yambo from MOG music Efre nipa na opposite here no say almost nipa no say enye 12,500 no mo boy enti mo misleading crowd. So meaning Stonebwoy and 12,500.
No, so as uncommon component, it is not up for debate to desert. So 12,500 common, it is not up for debate. Anything I mean per se, Yeah, but this uncommon crime because there is no way they can convince anybody on this earth say they play 12,500. And it is not up for debate. Into that make us say there were so many beautiful things they can say beyond the 12,500. Into that team MOG on my fast and on my fast I can say hey Apache and can say about 12,500. Yen the person ya no say 2,000 3,000 ya boy show over a way. Me sure say na me ya doma na yere ne car no bet
I knew it. Let me understand why na o kono. Can they hear o?
Me who said they about concert na say na me
I was
ya
surprised.
there is a very fine lady,
Yeah,
beautiful
very,
lady
very
pa.
beautiful.
And I'm hoping say the nipa buy no on betimi nyes kana replace on cast na on my looks no. It is my prayer to see how the cast member is here. In fact, on be upgrade cast nimpo. On be
Okay.
upgrade. Say first na saloon car now on be top 4x4 and I SUV. Aha, you understand?
Yeah.
And yes, team MOG, they want to be clean, they want to be straight, Charlie. No two ways about that. We don't have to stress again about this. Let's move on. And that's what they are doing. Team Stonebwoy can also do better. They can do same. They don't have to stress about 12 times because I'm common, like I'm saying. Unya foul pet wachibe ujesi betiti wachibe guho and me I think they should move on. They have done a show. Omarie, amount for pay, pay show near say 12,500, say 100, say 200. Yeah, and that is what should be communicated, and that's all.
Okay. All right, brother. Me and the best I say, me dance be say onya bro, onya atwetwe nkomo bad. We say as usual, nkomo ne beto sa, baby o she bia me fro na me no atwetwe nkomo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's baby. All right, so
But Moko to share Moko share emoji and come on nafe and twice another day. Na he say on bet me replace car no ama abusia for na ehun hia pa.
Okay, sorry, man. All right, so that was man like Sammy Flex and then Chichum come on about in summer Vida official PR kind about being first na nyama nyama kokosunya on the as part of the job. When somebody one can hear one can we ye into the mawa in peace. Now continue. This is Sammy Flex Speaks right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Dissertation, and to the producers of the show, Fear Shaki, Director Kofi on it, we are out of here.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.